Hello, my dear friends. Welcome back in another video. This is Aditya Saxena over here, and in today's video, we are going to talk about a very important topic which is happening around in the border of India, which is in Nepal. As you all know, that there are protests which are going on in Nepal against its government, and these protests are led by the Gen Z generation, or the newest or the present generation of Nepal. So in today's video, we're going to talk about why are these protests happening, what are the major reasons which are causing these protests, and what went wrong, and how the government failed to meet the needs of the Gen Z generation. So, without wasting any time, let's start our video. So, guys, as you all know that on 3rd March 2025, a group of young protesters led by the Hami Nepal NGO organization started a protest against the government of Nepal by marching towards the parliament of Nepal. And the major reason behind this protest was the ban which was imposed by the Nepal government on social media apps, which includes major apps like YouTube, Instagram, Snapchat, and other social media platforms except TikTok. The reason behind banning these social media apps is said that the government of Nepal, try to take control over these social media apps to, you know, delete the hate messages which were spreading around the Nepal youths against the government, and they tried to take overall control on the social media apps. So the government of Nepal, they drafted a letter where they stated that they wanted all the social media apps to register themselves uh, according to the that all the conditions which were mentioned in that letter. And almost uh, almost two three companies registered themselves according to the Nepal government's conditions, and the rest of the social media platforms, they failed to you know like they failed to meet the conditions of the Nepal government, and they couldn't register themselves with the conditions of the Nepal government. So as a result, the Nepal government, banned these social media platforms, which include YouTube, Instagram, Snapchat, and one of the major company, which is TikTok, it registered itself according to the Nepal government's conditions, and it was not banned. But the Nepali youth, the Gen Z generation of Nepal, which is the current generation of 20 to 25-year old youths, you know, that was a big shock for them, because several other reasons which I am going to include in the after part of this video. Combined with all these reasons, you know that became the reason of protest by the Nepali youths against the government, because all the major social media apps were banned by the Nepali government. And the second reason, which was most prominent, was that the corruption of Nepali government was on peak that time, because several months before, the Gen Zs complained of, you know, the what the rules were made, that all these rules which were made in the recent last months were all against the newer generations. And also there was nepotism in the parliament. So all this, and the third big reason was the high employment unemployment rate. I'm sorry, high unemployment rate, which were rising continuously in the recent few years. And the government did not take any action to, you know you know that make things on track. And as a reason, that nepotism, that social media ban, that unemployment rate, that corruption, all these reasons led to, the protest against the government of Nepal. They their main motive was to take down the government of Nepal. And the recent prime minister of Nepal, which was KP Sharma Oli. No, because of these protests, he had to resign from his prime minister post. Because of these protests, also the finance minister of Nepal was beaten down on the streets by these Gen Z protesters. And before that, many protesters were also killed during shooting, which was done by the army and the police commission in Nepal. So that also became a reason of anger and violence against the Nepal government. So as a result, the Prime Minister of Nepal, KP Sharma Oli, had to resign from his post, and he fled from the situation with the help of a chopper. And now the situation is very bad in Nepal. Like, there are all the fires in Nepal. They are burning down the posters of the ministers, and the parliament ministers. And then there are all riots, and they are all you know they are all trying to unban the social media apps which were banned by the government of Nepal recently. So I think, in my opinion, that this decision of government of Nepal to ban the social media app not uh, was not up to the mark, because banning social media apps just to you know just to remove the hate speech, or you know try to you know suppress the voice of the new Gen Z generation. And this was the worst decision taken by the government of Nepal. And because of this decision, many protesters were killed in the firing, which included a 12-year-old boy, uh, which he was just a boy which was trying to make a change in the society, or make a change, and he was trying to support his generation and against the corrupt government of Nepal. And he was killed in the firing. So I don't think that Nepal government should have taken this decision, and things could have been handled with a greater care and with a greater uh, you know with a great plan in order to take control over the protests. But this option of firing on the protesters, this is really something which no country and its people could bear. So that also became the reason of protest against the government of Nepal. And now a new prime minister, which is a woman prime minister, the first woman prime minister of Nepal. She has been elected through an online vote on Discord platform, and she'll be, taking oath as the new woman prime minister, first woman prime minister of India, which has been elected through online voting. So this also shows the power of the youth of Nepal and the youth of every country, and the best usage of internet and online platforms all over the world. So I think that Nepal government should have realized this a bit early and could have refrained from taking such actions, which led to its own government failure. And I think that, and I pray that things become normal in Nepal very soon. And this is a lesson for all the countries worldwide, that they should remember that any democratic government is elected by its own people, and it should work according to the people's need. It should not follow nepotism. It should not follow corruption, because ultimately the result will be riots, and then fires, and chaos all around. So no country wants that sort of thing. So I hope that things change to normal very soon, and every country should take learning from this event. So I hope that you have enjoyed this video. If you have enjoyed this video, please like, share, subscribe our channel, Kalod India, so that I can make more of such informative videos. So till then, take care and goodbye.